What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have my first time getting a prescription refill in England. I'm so excited to dive into this. Just in the sense of to hear how the process is in England. Like, is it a much easier process in the US? Is it much harder? I will say, bro. I got healthcare on July 2nd. It is August 12th. I got healthcare on July 2nd. Ever since I got healthcare, I've been trying to go and get tested for ADHD. Um, so many, and I got diagnosed ADHD, and I got a prescription for Wellbutrin. I got a prescription for Strattera, both non-stimulants. Both didn't really work for me, and so I did want to try Adderall as stimulant, but like it was so hard getting the prescription filled. Like, I had to call so many pharmacies. And because I couldn't be seen for like 2.5 months to even go be diagnosed in the first place. And I looked on the website and they said they don't even like prescribe nothing on the first visit. They don't fully diagnose you. It's like multiple visits. So I'm like, it took me 2.5 months to get one visit. Like, to get another visit, how long is it going to take? And so I did it online through telehealth. Uh, and I got diagnosed again, got prescribed Adderall, but now these pharmacies don't want to fill prescriptions from telehealth, and so I had to call around to find out who would. And it's just something, bro. Healthcare sucks here. Like, this is my first time getting involved in healthcare, like literally in my life, like taking it in. It sucks. It to get a month to take over a month to get what you need, and now I did get it, and now like I'm functioning so much better. It's ridiculous. Okay, this story is about him. I'm sorry I went on my whole rant. I
I just want
apologize.
to come on here and share with you my experience going to the GP today. I needed a prescription to be filled, and well, I was trying to figure out how to do this. So basically, I walked to the nearest pharmacy by my home, and then I basically said, "Hey, I'm having the same symptoms as prior to a few months ago, which was um, diverticulous. I always get diverticulous and ventriculitis. I'm confused, but yeah. So basically, I needed that, and I was just curious, like, can you guys give me a new refill? Because I'm experiencing some of the same symptoms. I don't want it to get worse because I think last time I had the first time I had diverticulitis, I waited until I could barely like I was so much in pain that even when I was driving, any kind of bumps were hurting
Yeah.
my stomach. Any kind of movement was hurting my stomach. Like something was like something sharp was like poking my intestine. So basically, this time I was like, I'm not gonna wait because last time I went to the ER because I didn't really know the process here on how to be seen by the doctor. I just went to the ER. I literally drove
That's,
myself to the ER.
I feel
So
that.
this time I told myself, okay, because most people on the when I posted that video when I went to the ER for the first time I had diverticulitis, a lot of people.
The diverticulitis. I haven't heard of it. But okay, so far, he went to the doctor, told him he had the same symptoms as he had a while ago. Didn't know he was supposed to go to the ER, or he wasn't supposed to go to the ER first. So next time he set it up with his doctor. Kind of, you gotta learn when you going somewhere new. You gotta learn the rules.
They told me make sure you sign up with your GP, and then if you experience some sort of symptoms, schedule to go see your GP. So I told myself, well, this time I'm having the same symptom. Maybe I can just go and basically say, hey, I just need to get a new prescription or something, or
Yeah.
just to see. Because my GP and my pharmacy are literally right next to each other. Literally, there's just a street that divide them. So I was like,
Oh
okay.
wow.
So I went there to the pharmacy first, and then the lady said, oh, just she was like, who's your GP? And I was like, oh, my GP is like right across the street because I signed up with them. And she said, have you ever seen them before? I said, no, I only like sign up with them, saying like, hey, um, here's my IHS number. Yeah, here's my IHS number, and I would like to basically sign up with you guys because you guys are in my area. So, but yeah, so I never actually met my doctor or whoever is like assigned to me. But
Yeah.
I know that I was able to sign up with a GP. So she was okay. What you need to do is you need to go to your GP. Once you talk to your GP, wait, what was it? Hold on. Yeah, so she basically said go across the street to your
Uh-huh.
GP and explain to them that you're having the symptoms, And then she said that somebody, after you give your symptoms, they're going to take your information and they're going to tell your doctor to call you. Once the doctor call you, they're going to call you. They're going to try to reach out to you twice. If you don't answer the second call, they will not call you back again. You have to go through the whole entire
Oh,
process again. So
dang.
she said, make sure you do that. The doctor will call you, will ask for your symptoms, all that stuff, and then depending on what you tell the doctor, and depending on how it will, assess what you are having, is going to be the one deciding if you need to come in person,
Gotcha.
or you just need to get another refill, or you just need to get like a refill. And then what he's going to do is he's going to send the
Okay.
uh, prescription to your nearest pharmacy of choice.
So far that I mean the process so far is kind of it feels the same as the U.S. so far. It feels the same as the U.S. Right? You got to go to your we call them primary care provider. So you got to go to your primary care provider, primary doctor, right? You got to tell them the symptoms. You got to, and they decide like whether you need a prescription. They decide what's the best form of treatment for you. Basically, you need a prescription. They write that prescription to your preferred pharmacy. And so far, it kind of sounds the same.
So I went across the street. I waited there for a couple of minutes. I think it was about like 30 minutes because the line was kind of long. So I spoke to the lady and I was like, "Hey, this is my first time trying to speak to my GP or get something, prescription and stuff like that." She said, "Okay, no worries." So she took my information and she checked my NHS, IHS number and all that stuff. Everything checked out. So she did say the same thing that the pharmacist told me, that the GP is going to, your doctor will call you this afternoon. Make sure you answer at the second try. They won't call you
Hmm.
again until you come back again with all that stuff. So
Okay.
she said, make sure your phone is near you because it's crucial that you answer the phone call from your doctor. I said, oh my
Yes.
god, yeah, I
I
will do that.
got it.
So she said, yeah, before we refill that, let the doctor be the one that makes that prescription, that decision. I said, okay. So I just left the GP's office, and then I believe it was literally like maybe less than 2 hours, maybe
Oh,
like within an
wow.
hour when I was at
Really?
work. I got a call from my GP, my doctor, and then he was super super nice. He was super quick. He asked the right questions. He was able to like let me like tell him like what I'm experiencing, all that stuff, and then
Yeah.
he ruled out that is an early onset, early sign of diverticulitis, and that what he's going to do is going to prescribe me with the prescription that was given to me the first time, with the pharmacy of my choice, and then he told me I don't need to come in to see him. He told me that after being on a prescription for about 5 days, if the pain still is there, to come over to actually see him in person. But he
Okay.
told me that I didn't have to see him. And the whole time I thought I had to like see him because
Yeah.
most of the time in the US, especially
Hmm.
the fact that I never actually met
So
him.
that's where the difference lies in the fact that he was able to just call and without having to ever come in person, he got that prescription. He was able to tell the doctor his symptoms. He was able to um, the doctor asked the right questions and was able to assess him correctly over the phone. Like I said, telehealth. And he got that prescription written just like that. That would have been a problem to you. You wouldn't have, they would not have filled that prescription had they known you hadn't been seen in person. Like that's just how it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's just exactly how it goes, unfortunately. So shout out to the UK. And the fact that he went over to the GP's office and got that call in less than 2 hours, bro. Like it'd have been a couple of days, and that would have been to schedule an appointment here. Like a couple of days to get that call, and that's just scheduled appointment that you're gonna a month or two out. Now you just gotta be in pain for a month or two. Like you're just out of luck. It's crazy. I'm sorry.
Like my GP here, they will make sure that you come into the office to see the doctor because once you see a doctor in the US, that's a check. You will pay for the visit. Like no like
Yeah.
so basically most of the time like whenever there's the slightest um, uh, uh, kind of like any kind of concerns you would like your doctor to analyze you for, the slightest thing, oh my head hurt, come into the office, this
Yeah.
come into the office, because once you
Don't
go
need
into the
all
office to
that.
see the doctor they get paid by, is it by the hour? I'm not sure. I think they get paid by the
Doctors?
hour or some stuff like that. So they will bill them
Do doctors get paid by the hour? Probably. I don't know.
a lot of you. So this one was a different kind of experience. To be honest, I thought I was gonna see him, but he was like, "No, you just everything you described seems like what you had, so no need to come in. You will come in after you finish the prescription that I'm going to give you, and then if it hurts, you come back here." But um, but yeah, so it was like a very easy and less stressful of an experience to try to get a prescription here, which was nice, which was very nice. So, but yeah, so basically, I have to go pick up my prescription tomorrow. It was ready today, but by the time I finished work, I wasn't able to get it. So I'm gonna go get it tomorrow. I believe there's a fee that I have to get to, I have to pay to get my prescription. I believe it's like £8. It's just like a
Huh.
general fee that I have to get
Yeah. Easy.
for my prescription. That's nothing. So
Yeah.
I was able to get
Nothing.
that because if I was in the
Nothing.
US, I would have went to the doctor. I would have get been billed for that, and
Mm-hmm.
also I would have like paid for my prescription as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
So that's totally fine if I have to pay like
Yeah.
£8 or £10. That's totally
Yeah.
okay.
That's
But
perfectly fine.
I'm gonna finish this by saying that it was a it was a different experience. It was a
Yeah.
laid back experience. And the
I
fact that
feel
I
it.
don't have to like waste my time and go to the doctor's office
Yes.
just
Yes.
for the same symptoms that I experienced
Yes.
prior to that. So yeah, it was great. So I would just want to share that to anybody or like any Americans who are moving to the UK or already are here. Um, if you're in the same situation or you have any questions about like how the healthcare system works here, but yeah, so this is how this one went. I didn't make a video the first time. I actually went to the to the A&E. I believe it's A&E, the emergency room. The first time I went there, you guys can like check out my video and see how that went. But yeah, so that was my experience. But yeah,
That was actually absolutely amazing. Um, it sounds like it's just so much easier in the UK to get what you need taken care of for like I said, it would have had to be an in-person visit that probably would have took a month to schedule, depending on your insurance. I'm sure if you got really good insurance, you probably get in a lot faster than people without the best insurance like me who get scheduled out 2 months for a diagnosis. It's insane. Anyways, y'all talk to me in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about the difference between UK healthcare, US healthcare. We all really know the difference, but just for prescriptions in general, or if you've experienced both, I'd love to hear about it. That's all we have. You guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, check out the next. See y'all next time.